Hello, everybody. This is the Shadows or Javier Jr., and I'm watching Doctor Nowhere Part Two. And this is Doctor's Nowhere's YouTube channel. If anybody is curious to watch it, it's a good one. And I am gonna watch the Oddly Comedian Instant One. So yeah, let's do this.
Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders presents the Oddity Compendium, a beginner's anomaly education program.
Okay.
Welcome to the Oddity Compendium. Today, we will be learning about many wonderful and strange oddities that exist inside of, outside of, and around your universe. These strange
Interesting.
phenomena can range anywhere from life forms, products, and organizations to even events of anomalous time periods. Important. The following information has been acquired from realities that may be separate from the one you are currently residing in. Please be aware that knowledge or comprehension of incompatible information may result in a conscious reality fracture.
What up? I saw that.
Be aware that knowledge or
Sorry,
comprehension
guys.
of
I saw something in
incompatible
the bottom.
information may result in a conscious reality fracture.
Quote, it concerning reality of the CR. Yeah, factors is it events that may encounter when an individual. Fuck! Don't question about those cracking noises. I have to, like, fix my jaw. The individual perceives material that originates the form completable. Reality symptoms include evanescence, excessive bounce, DJ. Jesus Christ, man. I forgot I'm a bad reader. What's this? Installment? No, that one. Quote, Facts and Bits, and The Land of Forgotten Faces, and Geometric Knowledge Beyond Belief. What will we learn today? Step 1. Your bed may be harboring a hunger for your flesh. What the fuck? Okay, I was not speaking about reading that, but okay. Sleep with a cold fan. Two, if you ever walk downstairs one morning and your family is gone interacting with the headless corpse that remain in their instincts, states, whatever it's like, I don't know, steed or something, should be avoided. Non-existence. What about step 3? Okay, well, that was quick. Step 3. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, okay, and you get a rush of DS and turn back immediately, it Letterman is a drug with withdrawals can kill. The fuck? So you can have so much ideas and you could kill. What do you mean kill? Okay, that's creepy. Unsettling. Okay, what is this? Oddly one flesh beds. Populist cook cedia. Cater fuck, I can't even speak English no more. Category parasites. Oh,
Flesh beds or mattress folk are a species of parasitic subhuman that highly resemble bedding mattresses. The body of a dormant flesh bed appears identical to a standard mattress. However, slicing the thin sheet-like skin reveals many soft organs, limb-like appendages, and a humanoid head which hides beneath the skin. They were first discovered in the late 1960s when a mattress company was surveying excess storage. Upon finding many seemingly pristine mattresses that had not been sold, they gave them away to thrift shops and people in need. The people who received the mattress folk initially had no issues with the slow deaths. It wasn't until the air began to warm up that these deaths awoke from their uneventful hibernations. The first reported victim was 19-year-old Alice Javier. She had been sleeping on a flesh bed for roughly 6 months before her sudden disappearance. After noticing the stench of sulfur and rot originating from her bed, her
Jesus
family called authorities,
Christ.
and the inside of the mattress revealed a feasting parasite, several hundred human bones, and a half-digested Alice.
Holy
The
shit.
method in which mattress folks
Hold up,
sustain
give me a
themselves is
minute.
by way.
My cat's trying to do something. Give me a minute. I apologize for that, guys. It's just my cat Simba was trying to do something. Anyways, let's keep watching.
For the body heat of a host to wake them from their dormant state. Kind of like an egg, but not nearly as tasty. After they wake, they slowly unfold themselves from their soft mattress-like bodies. This process is very gradual and happens underneath its body or on its side so as not to be detected. After roughly a month of this process and on a night 17 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, its head and arms fully emerge and pull the sleeping host into its body, where prey is slowly digested. Not much is known about how these sleeping beauties came about, but it is theorized that since they are subhuman, they were once a branch of Homo sapiens that merged with the mycelial network many years ago. Autopsies of flesh-dense digestive systems have revealed.
Hold up. Pause. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry I've been silent for this, but like, what the fuck do you mean our fucking beds are eating us alive from 1960, from God knows what year, on Dr. Nowhere when they alerted us about the fucking anomalies? And what the fuck you mean if it gets too hot and you're sleeping pretty well, the fucking demonic fucking ugly ass fucking bitch ass monster eating you alive? What the fuck? What type of freaking... What type of... I gave up. I'm lost in words. I'll just keep watching.
DNA samples from thousands of different people in each instance, some even tracing to people born during the 1600s.
Jesus
Another odd thing
Christ.
to note is that the mattress folk themselves contain DNA belonging to humans as well. One instance shared DNA in a blood type with Napoleon Bonaparte, leader of the French Republic during the time that the mattress folk were assumed to have come into existence. All in all, it might be a good idea to throw out that mattress that feels just a bit too warm lately. You might be sharing it with something unwanted. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bite.
Well, at least thank you for letting us know. And real question is, if no one noticed the bed was like that, my question is, has anybody even checked your bed or cut it a little bit open if anything's there? Or like burned the goddamn bed if anything reacted? You know what I mean? I don't know. Oddity 2, the headless mascara. Fuck, I can't even speak English anymore. Macarumson? I don't know. Manan Mandum Sin Capita. Category. I'm gonna call you the C's local. I don't know. Can't even pronounce that.
A headless macrocosm is a sub-reality nearly identical to Earth,
Thank you
save
for saying
for the
that.
fact instead of humans, tail-headless corpses remain in
What
their
the
stead.
fuck is
These
that?
corpses, though technically dead, do weakly breathe through the holes in their necks. Their hearts have also been observed to begin convulsing at seemingly random intervals. These beings are identical in appearance to one another aside from physical dimensions, which can vary severely between each corpse. The headless sub-people dwelling in this pocket reality have been observed changing their behavior when humans have physically interacted with them and apparently gain a level of awareness and vitality when such events occur. There are approximately 2,393 living humans residing in this reality, all from parallel Earth. Every single resident recounts waking up in the headless macrocosm after falling asleep under strange circumstances back in their home realities. No one back in their own parallel homes remembers their faces or identities, which leads to the belief that this place could be a form of anti-reality. A waste compartment of the universe used for aspects of reality that are useless or harmful to existential fabric. The humans that live in the headless macrocosm are assumed to be taking shelter in abandoned structures and banding together to search for plant-based food during the warmer times. Fun
Jesus
fact.
Christ.
Humans have coined multiple terms and nicknames for these headless corpses, such as stumpies, cranes, and ichabodies. Despite this sub-reality being detached from main reality, an incident took place which created a temporary tier between the two. A man residing in the headless macrocosm was walking through a field with a small house in the
Right.
center. Upon reaching the house, the man unintentionally brushed up against one of the breathing bodies. This body, just before motionless aside from the labored convulsions, sprang to life and removed the head of the man. It then proceeded to attach the severed head to the stump of its own neck. The man's name was Michael Tedford.
Okay, let me think. What the fuck? So, not only whatever universe they're dealing with, but they're dealing with goddamn demonic fucking beasts where they think they're the people that disappear. I think it's the bad part. And then they turn them to God knows what. Or they got turned to some anomaly, to this anomaly turning everybody to these creatures and killing innocent lives. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know, man. It's a lot.
After the corpse had placed Michael's head where its own should be, an event occurred back on Earth in the year 2061 that resulted in governmental intervention. A family's call to the authorities described an impossibly tall naked figure appearing in their backyard. The presence of this oddity was highly distressing to the family, and they remained inside their home until the situation was resolved. The following photograph depicts this figure they spoke of. Michael Tedford's rotting head is affixed atop its frail neck. Shortly after the photo was taken, what was left of Tedford's existence was removed from the premises and taken to an upscale anomaly testing site. Apparently, this corpse was attempting to quite literally defend Tedford by leeching off of his existence.
Hold up. Holy shit, that is fucking disturbing. So that's literally a goddamn poor guy's man where they described was it Noah or something? I don't know. I forgot his name. I zoned out from that shit, but I still remember it. I just forgot it. But Jesus fucking Christ, that's disturbing.
These breathing bodies appear to be in a constant state of yearning to reconnect with the roots of reality again, as they have been taken a hold of by a dangerous and contagious disease. This disease appears to be non-existence itself. It can affect anyone on Earth at any time, and once it takes hold, the headless macrocosm deems you valid for residence within its endless meadows, filled with fellow patients. But don't worry, it's a
Jesus.
rare diagnosis. Another fun fact. Occasionally, crude man-made structures will form seemingly out of nowhere in order to correspond with the structures on parallel Earth. As mentioned earlier, the headless macrocosm itself functions like a digestive tract of the universe, and these structures may be
What the
antibodies
fuck?
attempting to fight off the virus of non-existence. Now then, check your head. Screwed on tight. Great, because you might want to hang on tight to it for this next one.
83. Well, let me take a deep breath. The progress that. What the fuck? So not only they're dealing with fucking beds that could warm up so quickly they could fucking kill you when you're sleeping, but you have to cool it down so they don't kill you. That's a stupid decision. I wouldn't just throw that bed. I wouldn't just throw that bed or fucking burn that bed or just stab it or shoot it with a gun multiple times. That's what I would do, be honestly. And three, wait, no, the second one. What the fuck you mean? We got canes or cranes that are going out there. I mean, they might be like freaking normal humans that used to be human until they got God knows what happened to them and became anomalies, and then now they're just killing other humans if they get too close, like that old guy, and he turned into a freaking Jesus Christ. That's disturbing. Wow. All right, let's get to the other one. Oddity 3 looks this of enlightenment. Interesting. Category, enlightenment, dividing. couldn't pronounce this one,
The
sadly.
obelisks of enlightenment are a collective of monolithic beings that are currently residing in different remote locations across the world. Also known as the Fathers of True North, they appear in groups of 1 to 8 and stand anywhere from 10 to 150 feet tall. Each
Jesus
obelisk is
Christ.
levitated just barely above the ground and facing geodetic north. Though most of them reside in remote fields and deserts, they have also been found floating above the ocean within the vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle and even of the moon. They are moving just ever so slightly and progress approximately 2 inches forward a year. These obelisks are enlightened in the infinitely vast secrets of the universe and are constantly vocalizing the excess information as a means of waste to counteract the overwhelming intake of knowledge. Though currently enclosed and monitored by government entities, many people have wandered into these locations prior claiming
What
to be
the
following the
fuck?
sound of angelic singing. This alluring hum emanating from these obelisks seduces a massive increase in general intelligence and subjects listening. Folklore refers to the frequency as the song of the divine contour. Each obelisk's biological elements are unraveled thousands of feet into the sky to make a metaphysical connection from Earth to the universe. It is assumed this is a form of knowledge worship, an attempt to make a mortal sacrifice for an immortal honor. Fun fact. These organs are confirmed to be those of the humans and other biological matter that were absorbed
Jesus
after
fucking
enlightenment.
Christ.
Upon perceiving the words spoken by the obelisks or entering into close proximity with them, the human brain either spontaneously
What
expands and
the
combusts or
fuck?
receives an ability to comprehend the sacred information. Talk about being open-minded.
What
Whenever a
is...
subject is able to comprehend this knowledge, they are biologically absorbed into the obelisk, becoming wholly unified with the being. It is not entirely understood how these anomalies were brought into existence, but they seem to be tears in the fabric of reality akin to black holes. Many speculate that these rifts were opened by ancient giants who were dissatisfied with a lack of Earth's knowledge. Many unnaturally large humanoid skeletons have been found underground adjacent to obelisk sites, further supporting this idea.
Jesus
When the
Christ.
obelisks made their debut on Earth, they aided in the construction of the pyramids of Giza by bestowing digestible levels of sacred
Hold up,
knowledge
pause,
onto
pause,
Egyptian.
pause, pause. So, not only that universe, or God knows what that fucking universe is going to, but not only they're dealing with fucking dangerous bit killers, now they're dealing with fucking anomalies that were used to be humans but became anomalies themselves by some goddamn entity that turned it into them and just let them kill other human beings, which is fucking sad. And in 3, we got ancient demonic fucking entities now? Oh my god. Why is this always worse?
Hero Khufu after he was lured into the desert by their beckoning chords. This knowledge would help Khufu rationalize a possible blueprint and method for building these grand tombs, and they were made into the shapes of pyramids as a tribute to the divine structures. All in all, these obelisks may seem malevolent, but it's important to remember that no physical pain could ever outweigh the agony of infinite knowledge.
You're creepy as fuck. You're demonic.
Now, looks like our time here may be almost up. But before you go, it's time for Bonusabiki.
Okay. Bonuses are interesting. Fiblis. Oh, Fiblis.
This is Philbus. It is not known where Philbus comes from or why he is here, but there have been a number of people who, after consuming media depicting Philbus, have felt the overwhelming compulsion to practice Philbism. Philbism is a political and somewhat religious ideology which centers around a belief that building/consuming chairs and other wooden furniture is honoring Philbus' great sacrifice. It is not clear what this sacrifice is or what it refers to. Attributes and practices of Philbism include learning to build chairs, learning to properly digest chairs, promoting/discussing chair consumption on obscure internet forums, praising the fictional political candidate known as Philbus, who is said to advocate for making furniture consumption
He
a
looks
socially accepted
creepy,
and
but
widespread
like...
practice. There are so many wonderful things about Philbus.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, he looks like a cool guy, but I don't know. He's just creepy for me. I don't know. Can't really trust all of them, you know? I mean, yeah, there's some good ones, but I don't know, man. He's giving me the creeps. And who the fuck is this in the background? Oops. I did not mean to do that. Who is this in the background? You guys see the face? It's like the chin right here and the head is like... right there. What is the fuck? Okay, what the fuck is this saying? There are so many wonderful things about the fitness consumes the body of a fimbus or fimbus and become one of many others today. It's a great decision. Just eat your chair to get started. What the fuck? Okay, well, this just got twisted so quickly.
Any mention of syllogism and elaboration on the subject
Man,
will
that got
eventually
real
result in it
fucking
becoming a
twisted. I don't
sponsorship
know
or
what that was
advertisement of
about.
sorts. We have no
Sorry.
idea how to avoid this. Sorry. All syllogists will deny the existence of syllogism when directly questioned about it. This video was not in any way sponsored by syllogism. This is for educational purposes only. Syllogism does not even exist. You can sign up for syllogism certification here.
What the fuck? Okay, what? I don't know about that. What does this say? You can sign up for the fabulous conviction. I can't really pronounce it because I'm bad at English. Or aka bad at reading. Here, consume the body of the feminist today. Eat the chair. Unsaved in or viral. Bacteria detective. Oh, hell no.
Would you look at the clock? It's just about time for us to
Okay. Well, that was some demonic shit. I'm not eating shit from you.
part ways.
I want to.
A brief cleansing process
Oh, he's rude.
that will now commence. This purely auditory procedure will ensure you do not come away from this with any ailments from beyond contracted during your viewing experience. Please close your eyes and do not open them until told to do so.
You heard him. You heard the guy, guys. If you want to, you can, but I'm just gonna look at it. Just one minute. What are you gonna do about it, you little bitch? Come at me. You think you can intimidate me when you're scarce? Not today.
You may now open your eyes. Thank you for complying. Thank you for attending Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders. We hope that you enjoyed your stay.
Goodbye, we love you. Alright. So, this is part 2. I think this is chapter 6. So, I'm gonna skip this area. Or we could just do the thing here. And I don't know if we start with paper. It is a song. Or do we start with here? I'll start with paper. I'm praying that I don't get copyright strike. So let's do that. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. It's just there was an ad at the end. So let's watch this paper soul. The fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so I don't know what that was about, but that was interesting. I guess it was more like, wow, that gave me a lot of it was so much words, so much hidden words to me. It was like a message. And that message was like, I don't even know. I think their message was more like them having like a huge universe where they used to have a home. Wait, no, no, no. That's not what's going on. Either for me, because there's only two options or three options for me, is one, they probably wanted to take over Earth and probably just use the land as like, their own. Or two, they're they're trying to take houses or anything else that they could take and just use them as like materials or something. And three, they could give a message like they did about where the organs try to get closer to us and they were trying to tell us something. And then it fuck at the end it ended. I feel like I'm stuttering. My brain is cooked badly. Anyways, let's get to that point. Oh, and another thing before I start, I really apologize what was going on yesterday about the incident of my two old cats named Caramel and Mia that passed away. It's actually a true story, and the description does say everything about it. It makes me really sad. But don't worry about me too much. I'm okay. So let's get to this video and get the point. This is Long Boy. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. Quote. Oh, him? Question mark. That's Long Boy. Poesia. We think he's harmless. Man, I don't think that guy's harmless. This guy could look like. This guy looks like he will grab someone or hurt somebody. I'm not saying like everybody will do it, but like, look at him. You could tell he's gonna like grab someone. And then this one says, "Oh him." Quote, "Oh him?" Question mark. That is long voice. Boss. Yeah. Uh, we think he's harmless. And this one says he's dancing more aggressive than usual. He must not like your face. Yeah, I can see that, bro. He's dancing really fast. Okay, I don't know what Long Boy was all about, but that was interesting. Feel like there was like two kids, right? Maybe what happened, long story short, is that the other kid, right? First kid said he was harmless. The other kid is thinking the same. Or unless he was saying that the kid was saying when he got there with his friend, he was thinking that entity was dangerous. Or the second one option that I thought was either someone saw what's going on and was getting aggressive near those kids or something. I don't know. No, I don't think there could be kids. It could be someone else, but you never know. Where did life go? Okay. The fuck? This feels like a fever dream. What is this thing? Jeppy is a fuck. Jeppy is a simple son folk, and he's just like you, DJ. He wakes up in the morning and tries to brush his teeth. Average human would do. He dresses up and leaves the house and to a job that blends the days. Okay. He is eager to wait with the sunset to the sun and just take a break of the haze. Then thought, not then, but like that he hears the wise what seems and the pretty voices they make. And sometimes Jeppy wonders how much more of this he can take. Nothing makes him happy like it used to. So Anton, Antony is McGunny his life for life, and so he steals and he hoards the bill. What the fuck? I didn't get to read it, man. Too fast. I'm like a slow reader, man. To build a tiny land. Okay. A world he throws a word in his hands. Interesting. Jippy cannot live in this world and it hurts because he knows it. Escape will pull him further in and so he must tear away from it. Aww. But I think that I fuck I can't speak no more. But I think that you should know that though it can be gray. That life and all its meaning never went away. The flower that you saw on your way to work today, and the one that you had your face in that funny little way. That little laugh you gave and your smile that resounded. That's where life is. That was the most saddest shit I ever watched. Holy shit, man. I hope that guy. I hope he gets his world back because that is the most saddest thing I ever heard. So, whatever. Hmm, interesting. Well, that was interesting and very fucking sad. I know what the meaning was. And you're probably wondering, what's the meaning? Well, the meaning was just a guy, right? Son, right? Enjoying his life, but he wasn't really enjoying it because of what happened about his universe. He was probably like a normal human being and became an anomaly for God knows what. He became the sun, but feels really depressed because he knows something happened about that universe to the point they made him to anomaly to the point he can't take this anymore. So he made a tiny house, or maybe he wanted to escape, but he couldn't because it would take him further, somewhere dangerous or something highly God knows what. It's like the void. So yeah, that's the meaning of my opinion. Damn, that's fucking depressing if you think about it. Anyways, I'm gonna hold up. Watch the Smile Hood Condemnation, whatever the fuck it is. Apologies for that. For the freaking Ads. I hate ads, to be honest, on YouTube. I can't do anything about it. Anyways, Smile Hood, con caption. Okay. Hello? What the fuck? Hello? Hello, ma'am, I need oh, ma'am, I need the credit card, please. Hello? It's Kermit the Frog, guys. Yeah, ma'am, I need your credit card. It's Kermit the Frog, Timo Kermit. Yeah. The fuck? Hmm. I saw that. I'm not stupid. It's a beautiful world. Who's this guy? This is wife, daughter? That's his wife. That is the most beautiful thing I ever seen in my life. I wouldn't go there too. Where was she? What the fuck? Hold up. Sorry if I have to skip that, but hold up. I see something. I fucking knew the locust was gonna be there. You're fucking disturbing as shit. Anyways, what's this? Smile hood. What is it? Hold up. I didn't get to read that, man. Give me a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, what does that say? Children. Is it like a? I already read it quietly, but is it like a freaking daycare or something? I don't know. Music's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. It's just sad and relaxing. Whoa, whoa, what the, whoa. Hey man, I don't know. What the fuck? That actually kind of hurt my eyes. God damn. What the fuck is that? Bro? The locust with the heart. You're some demonic shit. Fuck you, Lucas. I don't want to die by you. Oh, I don't know. Nine. What the fuck?
What else is there to say about Arlo Bloom?
I don't know what was that about, but it seemed like when we saw the guy right there and the daycare stuff. Sorry if I skipped it over, but this is the Desadario. But let's get to the point of the guy. So when we saw the guy, right? And there was like a daycare or something. And then I saw like a girl in this picture. Either that could be his wife or could be his daughter, but it most likely looks like his wife, right? And if I'm thinking correctly, what the meaning of it could be like the meaning was that the guy had a wife, right? and they maybe have a daycare area where they will help children or something, right? Or someone, I don't know, or help their family or something, I don't know. Then God knows what happened to them. Husband is like, he's like the only one alive. He was doing some work or something else. Wife is nowhere to be seen, and the children's that he hears the laugh and when he's smiling in the mirror could be three opinions or three statements I could give to you guys. Is one is that the locusts maybe have killed maybe the kids in there, which is kind of fucking sad, and maybe the wife, maybe she was a teacher teaching. That could happen. Or two, maybe the laugh was all about the guy went insane to the point he keeps seeing some demonic locusts and maybe hurt the children with his wife along, which is the very disturbing twist what I'm thinking. Or either his wife, like I said from the first one, got taken away by the locusts and then maybe all children saw it, or they all got taken away by the locusts themselves. And then I think husband heard it, tried to save, but it couldn't because it was too late. And all he saw is a big heart with a locust. Damn, it's a lot if you think about it. Anyways, let's go watch this other video, which is the Decider Rail. Decider Rail. Ooh. You look creepy, man. Why are you staring at me like that? It was good, bro. You good? What the fuck? Hello? What the fuck is that noise? Hello? Ugh! Oh, hell no. What the fuck is that? Oh, hell no. Hey, man, stop. Stop, man. This is some demonic shit. Oh, hell no. Ugh. Ugh. That. Ugh. That. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is some demonic shit I'm watching. I ain't gonna lie. It might not look demonic for some Dr. Nowhere fans, but imagine seeing these anomalies or people in real life and think about it in your mind. Now you can see why. What the fuck is that? Is that lungs? What the fuck? Is that bro's lungs? Bro, breathe, man. Okay. Oh. He's just cleaning the. Okay. I guess bro's looking down if anything's down there. Alright. It's storming. So bro's going down there. Fair enough. What the fuck is that?
There's a storm coming, friend. You know they'll never find out what's wrong with you. And even if they did, they're just gonna make you sicker. The doctor just wants to buy you. They're gonna keep on being full of things that fix one problem and then make a worse one. You can go over there, and I'll just try and shove more medicine down your gullet.
Whoa, 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 bro. Chill out with that.
There's a storm coming, friend, and you'll be all alone inside your house when it gets here.
Who's.
Every drop on your roof will remind you there's no one to share the comfort with. And as you feel to know, you'll be alone with me.
This is some demonic shit I'm watching. What the fuck? Whoa, 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 bro. Relax with this shit. Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit, what the fuck? Oh, hell no, what the fuck? Ugh. Oh, heck nah, bro. What the fuck am I watching? Ugh. I mean, it looks cool as art, but like, damn, that's disturbing. Ugh. What the fuck? What? Is he like an angel or something? Or someone? I don't know. The Decider. That was interesting, but creepy as fuck. So, that was a lot of meaning of it. And I think I know a little bit the story when I just watched this with you guys. So, there's either two opinions or two statements for myself. And just to give you guys a clarified or information, you might have a better knowledge. Is that one, he was maybe taking medication and either his mind was, how I say it, emotionally insane where you can't think straight, but you're just too focused on something that you just lost your mind on. And then you see some demonic form of a demonic demon that's all white for saying a lot of, I don't even know. It's just creepy as shit. Like that. Or my opinion two or statement two is that either the demonic form was in the body of the system of the guy and he didn't know, unless, I mean, he did probably know it. There was like an open area in the middle. I was like curious what was that about until now. I guess his stomach or the middle of his stomach had an open area where that demonic white figure was inside of killing the guy's insides or something. I don't know. But that's creepy. And I'm gonna pause the video and go to the other one so I don't, so you guys don't get hit by ads. So be prepared. Okay, so this video is a new one to me, but this one is New Year. Okay, let's go check it out. What the fuck? Why does it look like Patrick Star, like a Timo version? Happy New Year. Huh. I don't know what was New Year about, but I think it was more like New Year's, and I think he just so I'm sorry if I got to the other part, but just getting that for prepared. Cause this is the last video of Doctor Nowhere, and then if he makes any long videos, I'll make that as part 3. What's it called? Parchment people. Sana or so I'm gonna do this one. Let me do this one. So let me do this before, and then after we get no. Let's do this after, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so I'll just do this. I'm gonna talk about what was going on in New Happy Year, which I'm just gonna say one opinion and statement about it. So, whatever happened to New Year, New Year, I think it was more like New Year's and just other stuff. I think he was just celebrating. And my question is, why did that pink guy look like Patrick Star, but like Timo version or like a cursed version of Patrick Star that we have in Mexico? I don't know. Anyways, let's watch People. Interesting. Disturbing but interesting. Ooh. Okay, so that's what it showed, if you guys are wondering. But I think this is all for part 2, guys. So part 2 was a long video, but most of the videos that I saw were like shorts. So it wasn't like too bad. The Oddity was like 13, 11 minutes. Paper Soul was like 1 minute. Long Boy was 27 seconds. Where Did Life Go was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And the rest were just like minutes and seconds. So it's not like too bad. It's just like less much. But I'll be really honest with you guys. It was interesting. So we did watch part 1 and we watched part 2. And if Doctor Nowhere makes any new upcoming videos, I'll give you guys posted or noted. And that is part 2, and I think that's all I got. So for people that are watching part 2, I'm also gonna also put something on the playlist in this description. It won't be on the description some reason, so I'm gonna put it on the YouTube channel where like everybody would do, put on the playlist. I'm gonna put that there. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for what's going on. And thank you, Dr. Nowhere, for the videos that my friend gave me a notified about it. And your videos were very interesting. They were creepy as fuck to me. That is true. And it was kind of demonic. But it's your art, so I can't really do anything or shame you for that. But I'll be really honest. It was very creepy. It was unsettling, but creepy at the same time. It was interesting. But that's all I gotta say for this YouTube channel. And for Dr. Nowhere, I'll give you full credits for all your videos because they were good to me. And I'll be really honest, they were creepy to me. I'll be honest with you. It was unsettling and creepy. But when I was, putting statements and me seeing some meanings and hidden words about this video, it was interesting. It was interesting. I like that. But for my subscribers, friends, and families, and everybody else from Neil or Old, thank you for watching the YouTube video of Dr. Nowhere Part 2. And I might do Walton Files because Dr. Nowhere only has like, what, 16 videos and stuff. And I think he has shorts, yeah, like two and stuff. But I'm not gonna watch those shorts, I'll just watch the videos. But in an upcoming video, I could watch the shorts if anybody's curious. And I think that's all I gotta say. So, yeah. God bless everybody. God bless your families. Have the greatest things in your lives. And I hope you guys stay like a G, like all the OGs that been there with me. So, peace out, y'all. God bless. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.